So the whole idea here is that we want to increase our ability to do the activity, right? So to make it easier. What on earth am I talking about? Let's not get this twisted. The whole point here is to build consistency. So we do it every single day. And then we lower the bar so much that we know we're going to follow through with it. It requires no motivation. Hey, I got good news for you. In this video, we're going to work on ability, which means our ability to do a behavior. I'm going to work on how we can manipulate that in order to make it as easy as possible. The whole goal is to increase the chance of us actually following through with the behavior. Hi, this is Martin from One Camera Life, and in this third episode of our behavior design video series, we're going to talk about ability. And like always, if you like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel and click that little bell notifications. Why? Because this is a video series, and then you'll get notified when the next video launches. Also, if you like the video, there's a button for liking the video too. If you haven't watched the two first videos yet, I'll post links to them below, or below and above and everywhere I can. So the whole idea here is that we want to increase our ability to do the activity, right? So to make it easier. What on earth am I talking about? All right, so the behavior expert guy, BJ Fogg, he mentioned a couple of ways that things can become difficult. He said time, money, physical effort, mental effort, and routine. Those are all 5 areas where an activity can be perceived as difficult. So time, you don't have time for it, right? And then money, can't afford it. Physical effort, you're not physically able to do it. And then mental effort, does it take too much creativity and mental energy? And then routine, does this new behavior, say you're gonna go to a CrossFit gym, you're gonna start doing CrossFit, but the CrossFit gym is on the other side of town and you rarely go there, so it kind of like it breaks with your daily routine. So if any of these factors fail, then you're likely to not follow through with activity, right? So a personal example, I train jiu-jitsu, and then when we had this COVID-19 lockdown, obviously no more jiu-jitsu. So I was like, I'm gonna train at home doing solo drills, totally. So I was heavily motivated because I wanna maintain my skills, right? I even had a prompt. I was gonna do it after my home workout. I was gonna train solo drills as my home workout. Happened about 5 times. It's been a couple of months now, right? So that didn't work out well. And I thought about it, and there's a few things there. So time, I thought it was gonna take so much time that I didn't have time for it. Physical effort, similar to time, like it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. Like for me to like shrimp up and down, do a couple of hip escapes, do a couple of solo drills, that's not like physically strenuous, but it just feels like a lot. Didn't happen. And then mental effort, I had to be creative because I didn't have a very structured plan. So I had to like come up with what I wanted to do every single time. I didn't have like, you're gonna do this drill, this drill, this drill. Looked like a mountain, felt like a mountain. I just didn't do it. So I actually 3 breaks in my ability chain here. Time, physical effort, and mental effort. BJ Fogg has this excellent question with regards to the factors that can make things difficult or can break the habit. That is, what is making this activity hard to do? Ask yourself that. Is it something about time, physical effort, money, mental effort, or routine? And then now we figure out, okay, it's hard to do because of this. It takes too much time. All right? And now the follow-up, how can we make this easy? How can we make this behavior easy now? Essentially, according to BJ Fogg, there's 3 ways we can do this. We can increase our skills, we can make the actual action or the behavior tiny, or we can get tools that'll make it easier. So to keep working on my little jiu-jitsu example. Okay, so it was a time, physical, and mental effort problem. Like increase my jiu-jitsu skills would make me more likely to follow through with these solo drills. Getting a tool wouldn't really make me any more likely to follow through with it either. I could get a jiu-jitsu dummy, I could get more videos, but I could make the exercise tiny and I could make it more specific. Make it tiny? What are you talking about? Right? You might ask that question right now, but hey, make it tiny can be real helpful. What do we mean by this? Either if you start a new exercise, you're just doing a bare minimum in the beginning, or you can scale back an activity you're already doing. So, solution to my problem that actually worked. So I told myself I'm going to do at least one drill, one time. I can do as much as I want. I can do this all day if I want to, but I have to do at least one time, at least one drill. That way, time, no longer a problem. Mental effort, no longer a problem. Why? Because I just have to do something. I can come up with something. I can do one hip escape, I can do one roll, I can do a jiu-jitsu drilling session. I can do something, right? And mental effort is not going to sound overwhelming because now it's going to be in like an ambiguous period of time, like half hour, 45 minutes. No, it's just going to be one time. I understand what you're thinking now. Do tiny, one time at least. How the heck is that going to do any good? Like, you can do one drill one time, that's not going to do shit. That's probably what you're thinking, right? Let's not get this twisted. The whole point here is to build consistency. So we do it every single day. And then we lower the bar so much that we know we're going to follow through with it. Because we just have to do one thing, one time. It requires no motivation. We can do as much as we want, we just have to do that one time. So if we feel like doing 10 drills for 2 hours, we can do it. So we only have to do one, right? That is way better than going big once, saying, hey, I am gonna do all these solo drills for an hour every single day. And then fall into the mindset that I had where you're like, that sounds like too much, I'm not gonna go follow through with that. Great idea, but never gonna happen. So you do it once and then never happen again. It's better to start small and just build up consistency, something you do every day, and when you feel like doing more, you do more. And over time, this habit might grow. So that was the whole essence of this. We're gonna work on ability, we're gonna make it as easy as possible. So first we gotta ask ourselves, how does this behavior become hard? Like what's making this hard to do? Then we're asking ourselves the same question, how can we make this easy to do? In the next episode, we're gonna talk about the prompt, our reminder. Because not only need it to be tiny, but we also need to remember to freaking do the exercise. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe to the YouTube channel so you get notified when the next video is being launched. And then also, if you liked it, feel free to like the video. I know it's a sad thing that I'm not making these videos every single day. So if you can't get enough of me, then follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, One Camera Life.